Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, HEYOKAHighPriestess. I am Christy, a seer, healer, and HEYOKA empath. And I got some downloads for you guys. So I hope everyone's doing really well. And also the 888 portal just began. I want to say, I think it was today. And then also what is coming up is the Buck full moon in Aquarius. On July 29th, okay? And I'll get you guys a ritual for that as well. So either I'll put it in this one or the next one because I want to talk about it a little bit. Okay. So anyone dealing with, the inheritance scheme, scams, the cults, covens, like the life insurance policies, anyone waiting on your justice for these types of things. Okay, so this is what I believe it is pertaining to, myself included. Okay, so I set it up like, it's like two groups, A and B, okay? So they thought it would be an easier, and I titled it Hack Attempt Fails, okay? So they thought they would have an easier time if they made information disappear. So they thought by ridding, getting rid of all information, all evidence would be helpful for their side and still somehow put the collective or myself in the hot seat as to take all the fault for all the things, which is diabolically incorrect. What? Okay. Anyways, so yeah, this failed. Okay, so side A tried to hack side B because side A did not take their offer. The offer they couldn't resist, side B thought for side A, for the fact that side A did come. So side A did not take this offer for pretty much trying to bring them over to the side A, over to the side B's, the dark side, and to help either silence and or get rid of even the collective or me, myself, and I. So, yes, but thankfully, and good job, side A, God saw, good job, you made the right decision, to resist their offer for the fact that it would have just taken you further down anyways. But you learned and followed, this time around, you followed your intuition and you followed your morals and values, and you knew, and I think you knew the first time around, if you had tried to, I think because the job was to get rid of the collective or myself, but you did not, and that's okay. That's good. And but you listened to your moral compass this time around, even if it were to mean that they could blackmail you and or intimidate you to say that they're going to sacrifice you practically. But that failed as well. The blackmail failed, and the hacking was a failure as well. So you're in the clear. But stay on high alert, and you're forgiven. So yes, essentially behind the scenes, communication was spoken between two parties, the A and B parties, about the collective and what they were to do to get the collective or myself at fault, right? But let's see. But the side A was not as corruptible as side B thought. So it was to come to the dark side or stop the collective from getting something that is already yours, you guys. It's literally the audacity. For me, I'm the audacity to think that you guys are now even continuously doing schemes to now take down each other, thinking you're still going to get anything that was never yours. Never yours. Never had your name on it. Never, not even written in the Akashic records. No, not your destiny. before, but you guys are wasting a lot of energy, like continuing this. But I think you guys know it's a dead fucking end. Of course it is. Of course it is. When are we all going to come to God? Because God wins, okay? God wins. And the ones that make the right choices from here on out, looking at furthermore of a win, aka maybe not a full win for you, but at least you're saving your life. Okay? So, and honestly, it's still, like, some of you, I'm sure, like, some of you can even still walk away, which is, like, ridiculous to me as well. But, I mean, save yourselves. Survival of the fittest, we'd call this. Just saying. It doesn't matter. God already knows who, what, where, when is positioned to go where. So, and side note, like, the biggest lesson for, okay, remember, anything that we are like coddling too hard or like grasping for or being too greedy, which in this case, it's about money. You really think God's going to give that to you guys? Like, no, it's the one that's going to be the biggest lesson of your life. So you're going to have to surrender it. It's not even yours. Like, I just can't. I'm like, and some of you guys are like lawyers and like you're intelligent. Like you're like a therapist. Like you're in the medical field. Like where? Like who took over your body, your vessel? You know what I mean? Like I just, when do you crack, and are like, this is ridiculous. Like I knew this could, like, who doesn't think of the opposite end? If you go to a store and you steal, there is a risk you might get caught, like you had to have known that like this was an option to get caught. I mean, you guys I'm sure all once believed in God, even at some point, right? But this is what happens when we live in an illusion of our own, like, selfishness, our own greediness, our own desires that are not fitting for anyone but you're serving yourself, and they're against the law. This is they're you guys should know, some of you are in the legal system, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just cannot fathom, like, oh my God, I just couldn't. Like, I can't even wrap my head around this. And to not even once, for one little second, all these days, all these years, not even think you would get caught. Like, it was your time. And what blows my mind even more so is to the ones that can get into our Akashic records, try and swap destinies. Do you not understand universal laws? Like, it's like, I mean, like, how twisted has the mind have to become to truly believe? I mean, like, narcissism is a thing. We all, like, have a little bit of that, but, like, god dang, dude, like, I mean, like, to not also, like, see, of course God's gonna have the person wake up at, like, the right time, just like she both Mother and Father God will have you all wake up and see like confirmation and see the delusion in all of this as you guys continue continuously continue these freaking acts of criminal acts. Yeah, and I know you're worried about, I think, Group A, who did say no, like, said no, good job, you're on the right path, like, stick to that. I know it's going to be scary because you're scared of, like, well, what is everyone going to say when it comes out? Well, guess what? One of your biggest lessons is not to care what people think. That was one of your biggest ones. Whatever we fear most, and yes, these are fears, you guys, absolutely. Whatever we fear most is going to be the biggest thing that we are going to have to face. Okay? And God will make sure of it. In one way or another. I mean, like, but everyone had their outs, to, like, get their way out. And good. Group A, You picked yours now. And don't worry, God, because you did that, God is not going to let them blackmail you to the point of like, you're not going to have a life to live, okay? You made the right decision. God presents us with these pivotal moments and saying, okay, last time you picked that and it took you down a wrong path. I'm showing you it again one more time. What are you going to pick? You know, and yeah, there's always a consequence to certain things, you guys, absolutely, but not as bad as if you would have gone with going to the dark side. If you had gone with Group B with that their offer that no one can resist, like, no, that's foolish. Like, at this point, and it was from the beginning, you guys, everyone was out for something for themselves. Okay, when you get to this like level of like, yes, narcissism or like greed or even like lusting and like selfishness and stealing from people and lying and all that, it's always going to be, you went in there alone. Trust me, even though you think you're a group, you're in there alone and you'll come out alone. Or if you don't come out, you know what I mean? There's no honor amongst thieves, and there's absolutely not. And people don't find that out until they're in a predicament or in jail and calling and trying to get bailed out. And who's on that other line? There's no one on that other line, okay? But they want you to not rat anyone else. Don't be a rat. Don't be a rat. You guys, survival of the fittest, okay? Especially in these ridiculous fucking schemes. Like, it's all fun and games until it's fucking not, and it's your nightmare of all nightmares. Seriously. So if y'all get out of this one, I'm just saying, and I know you guys fear that I or the collective are going to get revenge. Okay, hello, like what did we not do from the beginning? Get revenge. Like, we would get in trouble by God for that. It's already all handled. Like, it's dead in the water. Like, trust. So whoever got out now and did the right thing, even if fearing that they may have other consequences or fearing this other group, you did right by you, okay? Because they were false. All this shit the intimidation, false, failed. Everyone's best bet at this point is, if any offers come to you, turn it down, block these people. There's obviously, you guys, been an investigation going on. Like, I don't know why this is even continuing. And if this hasn't happened yet, hello, I'm telling you the answer, type A, Group A. And Group B, maybe you should just not be foolish and not do that. Okay, anyways, and by the way, what God wants you guys all to do is fucking surrender, because it is what it is, and it's like, you have to just accept, and your life actually might get a little better, because... or you come tell the truth. Come tell the truth. That is like the only way out. Like, seriously, God is really holding everyone. Holding everyone to, and not everyone at the same level of like consequences, but so I'm just saying, do right by him, by the collective, by me, by yourself. Do right by you. So, because Group A was not as corruptible as they thought and they were hopeful for, see, they were going against you too. Like, they're trying to take you down as well. It's like, it's so ridiculous. Like, no honor amongst thieves. So then Group B panicked and tried to delete the evidence, thinking it would help them. And they did this through hacking. And they deleted this evidence because they were thinking, if I knew it, which it will come out, it will be told by either to me, by one of you guys from Group A, which is what you're supposed to do. And no, remember, I'm not here to get revenge on you, okay? But you have to be bold and brave enough to do so. And don't let any of these people stop you. If that is what you were thinking, you're on the right track, okay? And let's see. And then, so Group B is heavily watching the collective, watching me, what have you. And is keeping an eye to see if they're thinking that the collective or myself are going to, we as the collective are going to give incriminating information, or like out ourselves somehow, or say something that goes against us so they can use in blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. Okay, so you guys, I'm just saying, everyone ground yourself, like be on your, you don't have to be like on your P's and Q's, because you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. Okay? These are all scare tactics. Like, we're all protected. Like, even down to, I think Group A is protected now. Like, because they did the right thing. Okay? And they need to continue to do the right thing, please and thank you. Like, every man for themselves, every woman for themselves. It just is what it is. It's between you and God. Everyone, every single person out there, on the victim side, we're not victims, but I'm just saying, the ones that got played, and to the ones that chose the wrong path to go against us. Every single one of you, it is between you and God. Okay? It is, and all of us should be surrendering. All of us should be surrendering right now. Just sitting with ourselves, with the Most High, in silence, out with Mother Gaia, grounding, and being at peace, and being grateful that we are even here alive to make decisions. Okay, you guys? Like, seriously. No, seriously, like, gratitude is the biggest thing. Like, you guys, I really would love all of you guys to light a white candle, light a purple candle, pink, whatever color, whatever candle you have, and forgive yourself and say thank you. Say thank you to, even if you don't even believe, but just say whatever, like, watches out for me, of the highest light decree. Okay. But forgive yourself, okay? And side A, apparently you had put all this behind you until, do you see? You had it, like, you walked away. You didn't tell the truth, but, like, you walked, which you might still have to do. I'm just saying. But there was your test. That was your test, and you passed that test, so that's good. Until side B came and offered you this scam. Okay. And you resisted and you did not take it. So good job. And you did not abandon your ethics. So you did not abandon your intuition, your knowing, the things that you care about, which is your life should be number one, and what you know is wrong and what you know is right. You guys, I'm so sorry to say, but it does come down to, there are rights and wrongs. It is very black and white. That's why we have laws, So you made the right choice. And the reasoning was for, like I think I said before, was side A refused to help side B, first off, go to the dark side by, yet again, controlling the collective or myself under questioning, okay? And the hack was a control tactic, okay? It was a total control tactic. And I will not say that part because that's for actually I can. But the proof and information of, like, the hack and whatnot, you guys will be receiving either information on this. Look for, like, an email or something, maybe from someone anonymous, or maybe it will come and told to you. Okay. Very soon. So apparently side A had that one job to, like, take the collective, like, silence them or silence me. And you made the right choice then. Okay. And then you made the right choice again. So be proud of yourself. Remember, one of your biggest things was to not care what people think, because this is not stuff nor people you should be caring about. I am so sorry. Okay. So you saved your life. You saved our lives in a way, but let's see, it still almost went down the wrong path, or you did it first. But so just give yourself grace. I'm just saying, like, we don't mix with flesh and blood. Like, we just, in haste and, like, in these criminal acts, you guys, please, just, if you are ever to think that you want to do something that's scandalous like that, just picture what it's going to look like if you get caught. So these people wanted to take away your ability to choose a certain option, which they practically did already from the beginning with, like, stealing our inheritance and whatnot, or, like, trying to, like, all the things, okay? Just, like, having control over us is, like, no, it's not going to happen like that, okay? And our names are going to be cleared 100%. Okay. And the people that like literally, yeah, consequences are just going to be had, and there are different levels of them from God, but everyone, this is, like I said, going to be the biggest lesson of this world. Okay. So, and because side B wanted to come to the collective or myself to offer a low blow deal and include our silence in order, like an NDA or something, in order to get the deal, like for them to still get some deal. Ridiculousness. Okay. You're not even allowed. No. Okay. But thankfully, maybe this is your moment, the side B for sure, moment of surrendering, or group B, is you're realizing the plan isn't going to work because it's all too late. It's been all too late. Literally, God has already, like a couple days ago, and I didn't speak on this, but God has already shut the doors to all deceit and devilish ways of scheming, plotting, planning, or getting away with anything more, or coming to siphon from us anything, or lie to us, steal from us, what have you, or harm us, is no longer. Like the door, like literally God's hand on the ethereal doors shut. Okay, it's been shut. So everyone must accept where they sit right now. Okay, so and side B, you all made it worse, honestly, for yourselves, to try in like hopes that you're making it better. And to side B, you have unsuccessfully to try and find a loophole. Not successful at this. You did not find a loophole in terms of information that was going to try and get you out of this, or replace the collective or myself in the position that you're looking at. Okay. And so you're panicking, and side A, I said, good job for not taking the bait. Okay. God did see that, obviously. So the evidence already on the table will not be successful to trap myself or the collective, and you guys are now sitting in the exact trap you intended for us. I mean, what did you expect? This was always a possibility, and God always wins. So overall, it was all for nothing on your guys' end. There will be no money coming to you guys. It's going to be the opposite. We will now get back everything that was ours from the beginning. And if you guys just actually looked at the lives that you guys already had and were grateful, you all had great lives. I mean, I know many of you. Some of you are my family, or my karmic family, and you had beautiful lives. So it's like, biggest lesson you'll ever learn. And hopefully you come out unscathed, aka not in jail. And so why don't you today light that candle and be grateful for where you do stand, and I'm sure most of you know where you will land as well. So yes, do right by yourself. You can only go up from here. I would assume, I would think, I would hope. And truly, you guys, this was all just to learn. Like, we cannot lie, steal, kill, and think that because we're in a group, or we have some authority somewhere, sure, God allows you to get away with this for us an amount of time to see how far you will go. And it's just like, God giveth and taketh. Like, he gives and takes it. Like, he can give you all this money, and he can take it right from under you. He is the Almighty, the Creator. How do you think you got here, boo? I'm just saying, like, and it's like, it's not even about that. It's like, look at yourself, and you guys look at yourselves in the mirror. Like, these are criminal. This is criminal shit. Like, come on, you're better than that. All I can say, this is what pride and ego gets you. It gets you lost down the rabbit hole of thinking, I'm invincible, doing dumb shit, forgetting about the laws. Like, God's even like, he's like, hey, you still live in the 3D that you have the legal system, but people think they're all high and mighty, but like I'm just saying, if you, I'm just saying, surrender it all. Okay? You're meant to. You want a life to live? You surrender and you ask for repentance and you walk with God from here on out. I'm serious. It's the only way, you guys, especially coming out of this. Do yourself a service, okay? Do right by you. Do right by the people. And do not care what other people think. You can't. At this point, you can't. That's a part of the lesson, too. Especially for the fucking bigwigs that have been doing, the older generation, or what have you, that have been doing this for fucking decades. You guys care the most about your reputation and you hold the most power in actual authoritative positions. You don't think like that God's making the biggest statement ever out of you guys? And yes, people will know, like, because that's your biggest fear, is for everyone to see you as like the bad person. Well, guess what? You do bad things, like you're going to be shown. When you steal from the innocent, you can't do that. Ugh, Lord. It's like, obviously you think you guys would know this, but maybe you forgot. I'm just saying, okay? But God at the same time does know your guys' hearts if you still have them open, and you need to have them open, and you need to forgive yourself, and you just got it's acceptance. It is what it is. Okay? Stop wasting your energy on this dumb shit. Sit down. Okay? Because I know some of you are still fighting it because you're not accepting it. You see where you can't find the loophole. You can't get out of it. Like, there's an investigation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no more people to run to. There's no more people to ask. There's no more people to pay. Like, some of you guys are in debt. Like, oh my, you guys have to pay back this money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's not. Okay. All right. It's acceptance. And because I'm telling you right now, the karma will keep coming unless you accept it and stop what you're doing and surrender to the Most High. And some of you have to, like, tell the truth. Or, the truth is going to come out regardless. But God does know your guys' heart. He made you. Okay? So... But you guys have to make the right decisions. Okay, from here on out, you do. Okay, if you don't want to end up in that 4-letter place, you do. Okay, and he'll see that too. He's the most forgiving God ever. Why do you think this has taken so long? And we had to sit back with all the patience, which was I know mine personally. That was my biggest thing, that I had to learn to be patient and to and accept and surrender. You know, and that's all of ours, for all of us, you guys. We live in this world that goes so fast and so many distractions. Let's all sit with ourselves, light the candle, sit with yourself, give gratitude that you're fucking alive. Okay? I love you guys so much. I send so much healing energy, positive vibes, and just love. Love, love, love. Love you guys.